Hello, guys, and welcome to a new podcast. This week we had the El Clasico. Barcelona, Real Madrid met together at Camp Nou. Shubham, how did you think the boys did?
So talking about Madrid here, I mean the starting lineup was quite good. I was quite happy to see Valverde there in the lineup in the midfield because we know he can cover both sides of the pitch, and he did that
Hmm?
precisely well. So
Definitely.
and his intelligence in the first goal, because he clearly beat Busquets and PK both when he asked the ball in that vacant area, which got converted into a goal. So I mean, the entire game he played 90 minutes, I think, and he really didn't put a step wrong in that. So, and other players, if you see, Ramos is there. So Ramos, when I'll make a point here. So in the last two games, Ramos was not there.
Hmm?
So
Okay.
Varane had to lead the back line. So when the
Yeah.
daddy is not there, Varane is kind of helpless. He'll make all the errors and everything.
Okay.
But daddy came back in this game and he made no errors. The first goal
Hmm.
was yes, because he tried to pull the offside trap and he tried to pull the player in, but he was unsuccessful. So there was a mistake from his side, but that's fine. That's fine. And since Daddy was back, everything was nice. Ramos held the back line quite well, and he was the player of the match for me, Ramos.
Nice. Yeah, Ramos definitely did quite well. How did quite a difficult loss for you, Neehar? How did you feel Barcelona did?
Yeah, I mean, I can say that they played okay, good only. I mean, yeah, performance-wise, it's okay, better than City and Barca. But his
Hmm?
players are showing a bit intent now. I mean, they were no more like pampered babies anymore. So they're trying to be like a man now. Still, they're boys right now. I hope they'll
Hmm?
become men one day. And
Hmm?
I think yesterday's Barca played with 4-4-2 formation and with Pedri operating from the right mid. And it's
Hmm?
like, Barca should figure out if either they want to play through the middle or play from the flank, with just the crossing, play from the flanks. Because see, yesterday they
Okay.
tried to cross everything out, but they just have one cross perfect. As of 17 of them, they missed altogether. And that one cross, Coutinho headed it wide. I mean, it's a tough try because he has to do it to the head anyway. Or
Yeah.
they should try to play through middle, but they didn't do that exactly. And instead, they let Real, come on to them. I don't know why they did that because Real actually took 13 shots inside the box.
That's not the best.
But
Uh,
so I would say that
hmm.
they tried till the end. The third goal is merely a consolation for Real. Actually, it's not like it's planned move. More, I think it would have ended. It's like 1-2 at the end.
Hmm.
And you can debate about the penalty thing anyway. So up to you. When up to
Yeah.
you, Vikash.
What did? Yeah. Let's go to the penalty. What did you think? Did
I
you
see. I
think it's
wouldn't
really a
say
good
this.
call?
Let me tell you. See, same situation. Ramos pulls the Messi back down, and Barca gets a penalty. Shubham might
Hmm.
argue, bro, that's not a penalty. I'll say, bro, it's a penalty. Like, see, really no
Yeah.
point. I mean, the referee has to be on point there. As I'm a Barca fan and like, supporting the other team there, I was like pissed off. And that handball
Okay.
thing is also questionable to up to a bit. I feel. I mean, because it's not. So Ramos literally kicked the ball into Varane, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Should have been, and even Messi is like literally fouled just inside the edge of the box, the first half. Literally
Hmm.
fouled. I mean, when ball is not there with Messi, they literally kicked him down. And the
Okay.
point is, referee literally had the vision of it, literally could see, but still he didn't make any call over there. At least he should have referred VAR at least. I mean, it's okay after referring to the VAR, if he says something, maybe fine. He didn't say anything.
Hmm.
He didn't do anything of that sort. These small things matter at the end. I mean, see, just because I lost, I can't be frustrated. Because maybe next Classico, this VAR thing favors Barcelona, right? Then Shubham will be easily
Yeah.
pissed off with the same thing. So I won't say that referees are favoring Real or something, but they have to improve the standards of refereeing right now.
Hmm. With respect to the handball that I think Varan Ramos hit and hit Varan's hand, I think okay. I'm not okay. I also thought the same. Just based on the rules, I thought they would give a penalty, but the commentator, I think it's a commentator. I think all La Liga fans like. He was telling us how the rules say that it has to hit the hand of like an attacking player, and it has to be in a position, his like hand is like far away from the body. So the commentator kind of felt that since hand was near his body, and they're trying to clear the ball at that time. It wasn't exactly a proper call. Like he thought the penalty shouldn't be given for that. But okay, Shubham, definitely I think a favorable penalty call towards your side. What do you think?
Yes,
Do you
so
agree with what Nihar
basically,
said?
so yeah, if you pull the shirt in the midfield, if you pull a shirt in space, if you pull a shirt on planet, it is going to be a foul. On any other planet, it is going to be a foul at any other place. So why not in the penalty area? And the thing about falling softly, see, players they try to earn fouls. They will
Hmm.
earn fouls. So the thing is, basically, the thing happened was when the corner kick was taken from Cruz, Langley
Yeah.
was there with Ramos to cover him. So when you are in the
Hmm.
box covering for a corner, you have to keep your eye on two things. One is on the ball, and your second should be the player who is next to you. Langley
Hmm.
lost both of them. First, he lost the flight of the ball,
Okay.
then he lost Ramos
Huh.
as well. Now he was like, what should I do? So he started swimming. He started putting his, he tried to get hold of Ramos over there. And then he pulled his shirt. Ramos saw that his shirt was pulled, he fell down. Basically, every player would do that. Even if you do it in midfield, the referee would stop the play, stating it is a foul. And that's what happened. And it's
Hmm.
100% a penalty. Be it Barca fan, Madrid fan, Man U fan, whoever the person has some sense of football, they will be calling it a penalty.
Yeah, well, that's all fine, Shubham. I definitely feel what Nihar said might take place. Maybe in the next El Clasico, the call goals towards the other team won't be taken lightly, but yeah, good answer. We had a lot of youngsters in action this time on both ends. Shubham, how did you think the youngsters of both sides did?
I am really, really impressed by Fati and Sergino Dest from US. I mean, first player from US to feature in Classico, and it did not even felt like he was playing his first Classico. I mean, he was
Hmm.
good. He was good at what he was supposed to do. Fatih, as
Okay.
usual, I mean, you can't stop him. Fatih, the thing about him is, what I noticed was the confidence in that guy. He's just, I think, 17 or 18 years old. And if you see somewhere
Yeah.
around 75th or 76th minute, the ball was played wide towards Fatih, and in the middle, Messi was there.
Hmm.
In every other player in Barcelona would have passed the ball to Messi to finish that goal. But Fati, in
Yeah.
the form and in the confidence that he has, he went for the shot in
Yeah.
which left Messi his hands in the air. I mean, he was like, "Why didn't you pass it to me?" So that kind of shows about the character. Like he don't want to depend upon Messi. If the ball is with him, he will finish the
Hmm.
thing. And if it would have pulled off, it was very close call. If it would have pulled off, it was brilliant. It sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. So really impressed by that. And the thing about Sergino Dest, I mean, he was good,
Yeah.
but I think Nihar will talk more about it because he would have observed him closely. I could not observe him that closely. And
Okay.
talking from our side, Vinny was average, I would say, not that brilliant, but he was good. He
Okay.
made the runs. Dest kept a good check on him, but he still made his run. Furlan Mendy did really well,
Hmm.
and yeah, that's what youngsters and Valverde. How can I forget? I just talked about him, so he was nice. He was good. He scored a goal.
Yeah.
He was good. Rodrigo did
What
not
more do
get
you
that
want?
much chance.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was quite ineffective, but he came at the end. You can't blame that guy. It was good
Yeah.
all in all, but I'm really impressed by Fatih, the way he played. Really, really impressed.
Looks like Spain's hopes are looking good. Nihar, what about you? What do you think?
Yeah, even Fatih is very good actually yesterday. I mean, he's pretty consistent because he is our team scorer with 4 goals, I guess, at the this season.
Hmm?
And yeah, I mean, there's only one way for him. It's going up. I mean, he's at the club, 17 years, first team member, important
Hmm?
member in the front three. Actually, more than Messi right now. I feel.
Yeah.
He should keep it up. I mean, he shouldn't let go of stuff like how the Brazilians screw up things. I mean, he should keep his
Yeah.
head
Yeah.
down, work hard, simple. And coming to this, I mean, I really liked him because the previous game, 2 games he played as a left back, and this game he played as a right back. I mean, his natural
Hmm.
position. I mean,
Yeah.
he really did good. I mean, he's very young guy, right? 19 years old.
Okay.
So considering it's his first El Clasico, I mean, he really did well. He didn't screw up. He didn't make any wonderful thing yesterday, but he really kept his calm. It's very good. Coming to Real's players, I mean, I really feel Vinicius should, improve upon his finishing skills. I mean, that guy got talent. He's like a future Ballon d'Or winner. At some point, he is bound to win it. And yeah, he should really finish up his, sorry, he should really level up his finishing. I mean, it's essential because it's been like 1 year, 1.5 years still. It doesn't seem that he improved a lot. But every other area he's improving. He's making good runs. He's dribbling good, everything. But he just couldn't finish properly. I mean, I would say that Fatih's finishing is way better than Vinicius as of now. And yeah,
Okay.
and one more thing, Valverde. I mean, he really played good yesterday. Calm, composed, didn't really make any fouls. I mean, objectionable fouls, and that goal he played. I mean, the goal he got is like very clever and good. Even Neto couldn't do anything much. I feel. I mean, just stood like that and it just went in. Yeah. Over to you,
Okay.
boss.
Speaking of Neto, I'm not sure about what you guys think, but definitely I think Barcelona's best player yesterday. Definitely their man of the match. What do you guys think? It was.
Yeah, I mean, probably I'll say that because see, the other players let the Real players come into their own box and let them give a
Hmm.
chance to score all the time. So, Neto actually
Yeah,
kept his calm.
that
So
double
out of the
save
three goals,
was
one is
so good.
penalty. You really can't
Yeah.
judge a goalkeeper based on of his way of stopping a penalty. I mean, that too against Ramos, who has a very good record. The first
Yeah,
goal,
yeah.
as I told,
21,
it's like a bit different. I mean, it's a
21
bit
scored. Yeah.
confused. And the third one, obviously, is more like a consolation goal because the Real players tracked back very good. So I really say that he's the man of the match for Barca yesterday. Though Fati was good, but still I'll go with Neto.
Shubham, what did you feel?
Yeah, Neto was good for Barca. I mean, he made crucial saves and all. I mean, both the goalkeepers were really good. If you see Courtois as well, stopped two back-to-back good shots from
Hmm.
Messi as well.
Yeah, yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, the goalkeeping has been a good, you know, a good thing for both the teams. Even if Ter Stegen was there, I still count him the best in the world. There's no one like
Okay.
Ter Stegen. And Neto did step up his game, and I think he was their best player in the game.
Nice. So it looks good right now, I would say, based on both the teams. I think the youngsters are doing well. They are good keepers. But something felt off, maybe, with respect to both teams. Or maybe something each team could have done better. Is there something like that for Barcelona here?
Yeah, I mean, see, there's a lot of room to improve. I mean, still, they still didn't fixate on one formation to, play like upon the
Hmm.
situation. Yesterday they played 4-4-2. I mean, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Barcelona should never play 4-4-2. I mean, these players are not skilled that way. They can't,
Hmm.
overlap the midfielders with wing backs and go cross each other. I mean, just like how Liverpool does. They really
Yeah.
can't do that. They really can't cross easily. So they should stick to the passing game as of now. At least
Hmm.
till the manager feels that players are skilled enough to execute other plans he has in his mind. So I think
Okay.
it's a lot of room to improve. I mean, especially defending and all. So let's see. I mean, I'm optimistic actually because at least it won't disappoint like how Setien and Valverde did during his end of this tenure. So
Okay.
let's see how
Okay.
it will turn out to be. I mean, it will be a disappointment overall at the end of the season, but still, I really feel the players will grow. I mean, at least for them to compete in Champions League in upcoming season, at least 2, 3 from now.
Nihar, I have one question for you. Basically, so what happens like uh, the substitutes for Barca come at the time of 80th minute, I think somewhere around
Yeah,
80th.
actually, I would like to say
Yeah,
that that is one
why
of the
was that?
reasons
I mean,
why they
why were they
lost.
not brought in earlier? I mean, why to
Yeah, I
wait?
mean, I
It
really
it
don't
means
get
two
it. Why?
things basically. So hear me out once. It means two things basically. Either he has a lot of trust in his playing 11, or he has no trust on his bench. So could you explain me that like why so late? I mean, it was really late in that thing.
Shubham asking very deep questions.
No. Actually, it's a very good question. Yesterday, I was thinking. I mean, up until 70th minute, I was thinking, how come no substitutions were made? I mean, see, really, the point, see, how to say is like, I don't see Dembele, that guy doesn't have trust. I don't know, apparently, I don't know why. Maybe Dembele is disciplinary, whatever it might be. And Barca don't have a number 9. So, the one they have, Braithwaite, they're not using it yet. See, Braithwaite is never like a world class material. I mean, he can work hard, that's it. So, I don't know why he's so reluctant. I mean, I think this is the XI he trusts a lot. I know that gives a very bad sign to other people like Dembele and all, right? See, you can't expect a guy to play from 82nd minute and do wonders on the pitch. Players need some time to adapt, right? So the ideal time is like 60 minutes after the player should come in. Eventually, he'll go into the match. But instead, I really don't get it why Kim is doing that. And yeah, they can replace Busquets or someone with Pjanic because he likes Pjanic, but still he didn't make any move regarding that. Then I really don't know what is he thinking. I mean, I actually really don't know. Maybe he don't know whom to take off.
Okay, still early days. Definitely, maybe we can see some
Maybe he'll learn
changes.
his mistake eventually.
Yeah. We have time. Lot of time.
Yep.
Shivam,
Talks
Real
a guy
Madrid.
who
I mean, uh, what did you feel, Shivam? Definitely 3 goals. Players did well. Ramos did well. Everything looked good. Did you feel anywhere there were leaks? Something to
Yeah,
be
there
fixed?
there are leaks. I mean, see, what happened was it was a game between two sides who were not playing that well. So they were at the same stage,
Yeah,
and
I did see those news, and I was like, dude, chill out, guys. It's like fifth or sixth game week.
yeah, I
All the
mean,
news was like two great teams that are in decline face off, and I'm like, the fuck is going on?
no, on the pitch, if you see, if on the paper, if you see, so
Yeah.
if we had faced Barcelona of 20, if you see a good Barcelona team in front of us, we would have
Hmm.
got thrashing like 4-0 or 5-0, like the time when Suarez hit the hat trick, that sort of thing. We would have
Yeah.
got definitely, because
Okay.
the thing is, we have not been playing that well. I'll be really honest with that. We are not playing that well. It was just that
Okay.
we got, I should not say this, but we got an underpowered opponent,
Okay.
which is Barcelona apparently this time. Not taking away any credits from that team because it really has potential. But yeah, both the teams
Hmm.
were not in the best of their forms, and one team came out to
Hmm.
be on top. So yeah,
Hmm.
that's what my take is. Because if we would have faced a good team, suppose Bayern Munich, if anyone faces Bayern Munich at this point of time, they will get thrashed 8-0. So basically, yeah, the quality was not that good. The only good thing was the end-to-end stuff that was happening. Once 1 second you blink your eye and the ball was in the other half, and the other second the ball was in the other half. So it was end-to-end stuff. It was really exciting. But yeah, if you see really closely, you'll notice some loopholes in both the sides, and that's what even Madrid had.
Yeah. Okay.
no
Definitely.
what one thing what
Some
felt
small
bad for
things.
me.
Hmm. Yeah. No.
Messi
Go on. Go on.
might have played his last Classico at home,
Oh boy.
unless they meet in Copa del Rey or some shit.
Nobody. Okay, things nobody has thought of, but okay, very much possible at this point of time. And that's all for today's podcast. Hope you liked our opinions and our discussions on the El Clasico.